What are you most looking forward to in 2026, Oz?
I'm really hoping that this year is the year of maybe like a new pizza being invented or a new pasta.
Hi, I'm Patrick from Bump on Games, and this is... Why on earth would you? So on Monday I was watching Yogscast TTT, and Osie had a great idea for a new pizza, and I went to myself, hey, I do that. Also, I have another video I should be making, but it turned out to be harder than I thought, so I need another video to fill this time slot. But that too. So I said I'm going to do that because I do that and I need to fill a time slot. So she had a great idea. It's the recordings here.
Maybe different base.
Ow!
Like big.
That wasn't me, Rillian.
Like
It was
big,
for sure
big
you.
pepperoni
It
base.
was for sure you.
Oh, big
pepperoni
base.
base.
Oh, no, big curry.
And Zylus had a great idea of croutons on top, which I quite like. Then the ideas get worse. Ravs has an idea of a tiered pizza.
I was kind of hoping it was
Space
going to be
pasta.
like a tiered wedding cake, but pizza.
Ooh.
But you have to
Stuffed
call
crust on the bottom.
Yeah,
Calzone on the top.
and you have to call it pizza too.
Jose.
But I've never made stuffed crust before, so we'll give that a go. I've never made a calzone before, so I'll give that a go. So I'm thinking stuffed crust, normal pizza, a bit smaller, calzone on top. That's the idea for that one. Then Lewis has the worst idea. It's just a normal pizza in the hexagon shape.
We're going to be like new shape, like hexagonal base, or like...
I have to figure out how to actually make that pizza. So essentially, I'm making 5 separate pizzas. 3 of them will become one pizza in the end. Usually, for consistency, I just buy a base. Makes life easier, but because I'm making 5 pizzas, I just made my own dough to save a bit of money. So I have the dough made here. It's called Oni's pizza recipe. It's just bread flour, water, tepid water, salt, and a lot of kneading. And I slow fermented it overnight. Other than that, what we needed was pepperoni. Another pepperoni that I dropped. And 3 packs of pepperoni. There's going to be a lot of pepperoni on this. I got a lot of mozzarella, the only mozzarella I could find. Irish mozzarella, it doesn't sound very good, but I couldn't find a block, so this might have a caking agent, but we'll live. Got 2 more of those. I couldn't find a mozzarella stick. Are these mozzarella? Oof. They're barely cheese. They might be cheddar, but this is going to be the stuffed crust. And I bought a pizza tray, which I haven't owned, so that'll make the pepperoni one easier to shape. And then I make my own sauce. I basically just blend up a can of this with some oregano, basil, chili powder, and garlic powder. And for Lewis's one, I needed a high edge thing. What I'm gonna do is put tin foil around the edge and put some support in it to make a hexagon. I was thinking of just cutting it into a hexagon shape, but I have a feeling it would expand and just turn into a circle anyway. So I need some way to restrict it, so I'll probably have to use a lot of tin foil for that. For the croutons, I'll just get a bit of bread. I fry it on the stove with some olive oil and maybe a bit of garlic, just to give some flavor to the croutons. I'm going to start off with the pepperoni one, because that's the most interesting one to me. Hexagon one, Lewis, it's a terrible idea. It's just a different shaped pizza. How is it going to change the flavor? I don't know. Anyway, let's get going. Hello, this is Editing Patrick. Sorry about the audio quality. I think I've finally fucking figured out what it is. See this roof, the way it goes at an angle? And then on this side it goes at an angle. I'm basically in an echo chamber, so it's impossible to get clean audio without putting up a load of padding and stuff. So we'll see if I can figure that out. But I bought a new mic trying to fix it, and I tried everything, but yeah. So that's what I was trying to fix the audio, but the audio quality was shit. And this room as well, I also have those angles just built for echo. So my idea for this one, I was going to put little cuts and shingle it. But I figure I'm going to surround most of this with pizza. I'm going to put it underneath the grill. I'm going to grill that down where I'm going to put the base. Then I'm going to put fresh pepperoni around the edge. Put cheese, tomato sauce and cheese and the croutons on, or the cheese on top. Grill it again. Cook that down. Then I should be able to put the croutons on top and be done. It seems easier than doing it in the oven where I'll be worried about it, or putting tin foil on top of the edges so I don't overcook the edges. So let's get going. That's one packet down. I'm just smelling it here. I know for a fact this is going to give me the worst fucking heartburn I've ever had in my life. So I tried to shingle it so it didn't lift up, but it looks like it's lifting. I said I was going to cut it in and like clip them together, but I figured if I just put tomato sauce and cheese on it, it'll probably work out. Now I'm still wondering, should I put the cheese first, then tomato sauce, and make it a totally upside down pizza? Maybe I should do that. All right. No. Right. Mistake number one, I tried to pour out the fat and it all slid apart, so you have to be careful there. I'm just going to let this cool a bit and then we'll put on more pepperoni. I didn't consider everything was going to shrink. Alright, that should be done. That'll be a few pepperonis around the side and our toppings. Oh fuck, I never made the croutons. I've decided to put the sauce on first, I think. Okay, it's very difficult to spread the sauce on a pepperoni base. Yeah. Using more sauce than I normally do, but yeah, I'm going to put more cheese than I normally do, just to try and stick it all together. Alright, I probably should have done these before, but I'm just going to make the croutons, put them on top, reheat, and then we can test it. Fire alarm just went off. There's a lot of fat happening in this kitchen. Huh. So I think this is a really good idea. It looks fantastic. It went onto the plate somehow on its own. It reminded me of nachos. So maybe that's where, maybe like a dip or something like that. It's probably going to fall apart and it's going to give me terrible heartburn, but we'll give it a go anyway. Right? I forgot to say this while recording, but this is the final product and I'll review them all at the end. Before we go on to the next pizza, this video would be an hour long if I showed you every step, so I'm going to speed through the next two, if that's okay with you. You're smart, you'll figure it out. So that's pizza 1 done. I'm going to move on to the Hexagon Pizza. That's going to take some arts and crafts. So like the only way I could think of keeping it a hexagon is to use a high, I prefer a bigger one, high one, and cut the corners off with a bit of tin foil and put a ball of tin foil behind it. It's a waste of tin foil, but I don't know. It's just a normal pizza I'm making. We have the dough here, so I'm gonna get this pan ready and then I'm gonna cook that. I've the oven on for ages, it's ripping hot, so it'll be nice and quick, this one, I'm pretty sure. I'm actually just gonna quickly check if he says hexagon. I'm pretty sure he did, but that's what I wrote down, but I might have to recheck that. 1 second. I got my hexagons and octagons mixed up. This makes it a bit more difficult. I probably can still do it. I don't know if you can see, I need to make a point down here. A point up top. And keep the edges flat. God damn it, Lewis. Oh, I have a feeling this is gonna go to shit. Right. That's good enough. Alright, we're trying to fill it in. Oh. Oh, you like what you smell, do you? Come on up. Up. What do you think? Oh, yes, it smells good, doesn't it? It smells really good. What do you think about it?
Kill all humans!
Really?
Yes, all of them, even you!
That's crazy. Fuck's sake. One, two, three, four, five, six. I have 6 corners, it's not going to look great. Because we developed the gluten really well, it kind of stretches back to its original shape. Right. I'm happy with that. This is just a plain pizza anyway. Because it's Lewis, we're gonna put peanuts on it. No, I'm joking. Alright, we'll put this in. I think, it's a tiny pizza. 5 minutes will be enough. I have the oven ripping hot. While that's in the oven, I'm going to start stretching the other pizzas. I'm going to start with the stuffed crust. So we're stretching it out. I want to be able to see through all of it. Because this is going to be a 3-layer pizza. So we need to make it as thin as possible because otherwise you're just eating a fucking bruschetta or what are they called? Focaccia. Fuck, it's hot. Fuck. Okay, let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. If I made a proper pan instead of a tinfoil one, it will be good, but that's as hexagon as I can make it, really. Yeah, I'm gonna let it cool and then make it there. And this is the final result of the pizza. Yeah, that's it. Well done, Lewis. Before I move on to pizza 2, this show is called Why Would You? It's me trying new combinations of flavour and generally playing with food. So if you want to see anything, you can comment down below. I can try to make a new pasta shape, as Osie asked as well.
A new pasta shape coming out or something.
Pasta shaped? What?
Any interaction with this video would be greatly appreciated. Like, comment, dislike, whatever you want. But if you want to see something, please comment down below. And if you could subscribe, that would be great for me as I'm new to this. Okay, on to pizza 2. You see I called it pizza 2 there. That's what Rav named it. I know it's the third pizza in this video. It might be confusing. So I'm just making a stuffed crust pizza. I cut up the cheese strings and wrapped the pizza dough around. I made this extra thin. And then just put it in the oven and stretch out the next pizza dough as you go. The second pizza is just a regular pepperoni pizza. I put these on for about 9 minutes each. You see I use a torch there. That's because this oven is shit. It came with the house. We want to replace it at one point. But it works just enough not to replace it. You know how that is. Okay, the second pizza is just a regular pepperoni pizza, what I normally make. These pizzas are all delicious. This dough I would highly recommend. I showed it at the beginning, OONI. I researched it there. I believe it's a flame pizza oven that this recipe book came with. Okay. What do you want? Come here.
We're all humans.
Sit. Hop. Okay. Make sure to wash your hands after you pet your dog and cook. This is the calzone. Yeah, I put some red onion, cheese, and ham in it. That's why the dog got some ham. It was delicious. It cooked for a bit longer. I think it was close to 12 minutes. Put olive oil on the outside, so you see it's kind of shiny brown. I didn't want it. I wanted to kind of slow down cooking on top and give it a slower cook. I did have the temperature really high. This calzone was amazing. I'd recommend anyone to use it to make it. Good times. And that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna take some beauty shots for thumbnail, and we'll get to try it. And this is the final result. The calzone was absolutely delicious.
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base, biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
We'll try it out. Everything in this should be good. It's just a pepperoni pizza. It's just a lot of pepperoni, very little bread. Could be a keto idea if you want to do keto, if you want to die of heartburn. But actually it doesn't look too bad. Let's get a bit of everything. It's really good. Really, really good. Zylus, the croutons, genius. I made like little garlic bread ones. Really good idea. Also, it's the first thing I've eaten today. I had a coffee. I'm making a lot of pizzas today, so I said I'll have an empty stomach and they'll be my meals. No, I don't think my girlfriend's going to get any of this. So far, it's the best I've ever made on the show. I made a banana pizza. I made a pickle and beetroot pizza. I made a kiwi pizza. And this is the nicest one, but my favorite pizza is the pepperoni, just a plain pepperoni, so. It's reminding me of nachos a bit. They're hammy nachos. They're really good. Already I can feel the heartburn coming. There was a thing I used to eat for lunch, pizzainis, and that's what it reminds me of. Or those dairy ones. The oven could be a bit hotter, but that's literally as hot as the oven goes. It's been on for about a half an hour, so it can't get much hotter. This should be fine. I don't know how a shape could change anything. It's really good dough. It's a really good pizza. I don't think it being a hexagon is going to change anything. But yeah, we'll leave the rest of that for my girlfriend. Very good. We can see we have what I've eaten here and what I haven't eaten here.
We are building a pizza. We're making it bigger.
Now, I don't even know how to get at this. This is bizarre. I reheated a tiny bit in the oven. Not a fucking pizza. So I'm just going to take a bit of everything. Try and get a bit of pepperoni. Try and get a bit of all the... You know, I somehow haven't used the pizza slicer that I own. Okay. Well, this is the shot. I have a bit of pepperoni, a bit of stuffed crust, a bit of calzone. I don't know if I have all the toppings, but... It's just too much dough. Maybe if I made like really thin. Calzone is amazing. But it's just too much dough. I really can't taste anything individually. It's just dough. I can barely taste maybe more sauce. I don't know if this is what you were dreaming of, Ravs. But, and I think it was Mark Humes as well that said it. Stuffed crust pizza that, I don't know if you were thinking up like a tiered one or more layers, but more layers isn't going to help this. You need less layers. Each one individually is lovely. I wouldn't eat this as a thing. Maybe you buy this and then just hand it out, but what's the point of doing that? You're just making 3 pizzas then. Okay, so we'll do our rankings here. So, Lewis, no. Just a normal pizza in a different shape. This one's great. I would like, if you had like if it was like a dip form or something that you could like scoop it out like with nachos or something, that would be great. But I've been just taking bits of pepperoni and eating away as I was cooking. Really good. Croutons are fantastic. I didn't cook them all the way through, so they're not really, they're crunchy on the outside, but on the inside there's like a lot of garlicky olive oil explode into it. Well worth a try. It's just 3 pizzas. 3 good pizzas, but altogether it's less than its parts. So 0 because it's not anything new, it's just a different shape. Didn't even get the shape right. There is 6 corners on it. The rounded corners is 6. This is, again, 3 zeros, but there's some imagination in it, so we give this a 2 out of 10. This one I would make again. I'd say it's not perfect, but I would put it up like 8, 9, somewhere around there. It's really good. A dip version of it, that's what I love, like some sort of creamy, cheesy dip in, or just like pizza, just like a slice of pizza, and you like scoop it up, and you get your toppings as you scoop up. That would be fantastic. Well done, Osie and Zylus. Bad Lewis. All right, Ravs and Mark. I'm gonna eat the rest of this. But okay, so that's my review of the 3 pizzas that you recommended. My God, these croutons, they're just amazing. Right, I'm gonna separate these, put them in the fridge, and this is our dinner and lunch for tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, so that was that video. It was actually quite fun to make. We had about 2 days straight, me and my girlfriend, of just eating pizza. Notes on afterwards: the pepperoni base pizza doesn't last very long, so you want to eat that straight away. But sit down, Willow, good girl. But the calzone was amazing. The red onion with ham and cheese. I could have put more cheese in it, according to my girlfriend. My girlfriend loved the pepperoni one as well. I reheated it, but it wasn't as nice as when I first had it. Thanks very much for watching. I have other videos that aren't related to food cooking. One of them, I hate women, and I also don't hate women. There's another one where I try to find the good news of 2025, and it goes hilariously wrong. Anyway, if you could watch any of those videos, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, me and Willow would greatly appreciate it. I have a bad back. This is why I'm doing this now. I was a gardener. I might do some gardening and gaming related videos for my next one. And for my next one of these, I have an idea for a take on the spice bag, which sounds horrible to me, but it might be entertaining to watch. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Oh, fuck me back. Oh, Jesus.
Skibbity boop da ba da boop ba ba boop dee ba da bow.